So Jen, thank you very much for that sincere and heartfelt toast. The bridesmaid didn't cry. Let's see how the best man does. Dave, will you come up and do a toast to the group?
Go ahead, sweet girl. You go to go.
Should we get the book ready?
The book? The hook. You should get the button that leaves out swear words. Because everybody else is so short. So, as some of you may or may not know, I'm Jay.avi. I'm Jason's best man, which is not a responsibility or a duty that I've taken lightly. I actually feel extremely honored to have this position because the crew of friends that we have has been together for years, literally since high school. It was pretty touch and go. And I think any given Sunday it could have been Shane or Alan up here. So let's just hope I don't screw it up right now.
All on the line, man.
I know. I feel that. So I do realize that these speeches are supposed to be funny, somewhat embarrassing to the groom even. So I thought long and hard. And I came up with nothing. So I thought a little harder, dug a little deeper, and came up with the following. Now I could tell you about some of our past escapades in Cuba, or Stampede weeks, or building a deck with Jason. If you ever get invited over to Jason's house to build a deck, I strongly recommend you don't go. You'll end up having to go to Home Depot and rent a power drill to drill through foundations and all kinds of things.
Better to go to the hospital.
You know, we weren't going to talk about that, but we're talking about this is my speech now, so I'll give you the mic in a second. And yes, I did have to go to the hospital after trying to help Jason renovate his house. I still have the stitches and the scars. So I could tell you about all those things. I could tell you about the infamous, and even more so infamous now that we've realized that it runs in the family, boys. You guys disappear. We don't know. All of you can do that. It just happens. We turn our heads for a second and the Puchyr boys are gone. So I could tell you all about that, but I was gently reminded by my good friend Shane that this is a toast and not a roast. So I'm just going to bring that back a little bit. Jason is the kind of friend that has been there for my good times and has helped me through all my bad times. He's the kind of guy that's going to be there for you no matter what, no matter when, and no matter how you need him. He will answer the call at 2 o'clock in the morning just because you need to talk. And I don't think it really gets too much better than that. So, and now, here we are, right? Jay and Maria's wedding, and we get to share in one of your best times, with many, many more to come. You totally stole my bit about the bikes, by the way. So as I was saying, Jay's a perfectionist. Anybody that knows Jay can attest to this. Jay's the kind of person that when he takes on a project, he does not stop until it is absolutely 110% perfect. He's meticulous, he's painstaking, and sometimes he's a pain in the ass. This is the kind of guy that will go out and he will buy 10 different pints of paint paint a 2-foot section of wall, and the only person that would be able to tell the difference in the shading of these paints would be Martha Stewart. I swear to God. Okay, and yes, he did, in fact, buy 3 bikes and bring them home. I believe you also bought 2 cameras to figure out which one you like the interface on the most.
That's a Puchyr thing.
That I don't know about the Puchyr thing, but that is definitely a Jason thing. And with that said, why would anyone be surprised when he finally stopped looking when he found the perfect one? So, to the groom, my best friend, grab whatever you got in front of you, to Jason Puchyr. Cheers. Love you, buddy.
Gubby. Sorry.
Is it okay if I put them in our room and then put the TV on?
Doesn't matter. Our room is fine too.
Yeah, I know. That's what I was thinking. Our room.
Dave, I was just kidding about trying to get us to cry. A lot of sincerity up here at the podium tonight. I like that. So hopefully we'll continue on that trend, and I suspect I'll be lowering the microphone a little bit.